We're live. Okay. Hey everybody, we're live, I think. Let's see here. Let's adjust some settings. There's some sweet chill grooves going on. I want to check how loud they are. There we go. Let's see here. Loud they are. There we go. That seems to be fine. Let's see here. Alright. Okay, that sounded weird because I was listening to myself and you could listen to me listening to myself, so it's fine. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. We're gonna make an animation movie. Currently I have Dave with me, but he's on chat, so he can't actually participate in the stream, except for ranting at me. I'm gonna stream for 3 hours today. Let me quickly close the door to my washing machine. There we go. Alright. Hey everybody, this is Cedric from Bandite, and today we're gonna make an animation movie. Well, not today, like over the course of the next few weeks / months, seeing how much time I have to spare, but I'm gonna stream it all. I'm gonna stream the entire process, so you'll have full access to the stream. So I'm gonna okay. It says I'm offline. That's not right? Reload, yeah. YouTube is acting a bit weird, so I picked the perfect time to start my stream. I'm live. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Hi there. Hey, Mike Myers. I shouldn't be worried that you're the real Mike Myers, should I? Let's see if this... Oh yeah, okay, I can see you in the dashboard. That is awesome. All right. Okay, so we're gonna make a short animation movie, and I'm gonna stream the entire process. The goal is to learn how to make an animation short, because I've seen a lot of people asking on it on the Facebook groups and personal. We're gonna learn some stuff together. I'm gonna teach you some stuff, and maybe you can teach me also some stuff. You have some chill out grooves in the background. So these are the rules, by the way. I'm gonna skip to rule 2 for the moment. The short's total length should be around 1 minute, or 1 page of script. But basically we're gonna go from script all the way to rendering. And it should be about 2 characters who interact, to not make it ourselves too hard. 1 character should have a change of heart, to have a little bit of an arc in that 1 minute, and there should be some kind of lesson, of course, that should be aligned with the change of heart. And 1 effect should be present to also check like the effects pipeline, but I'm not sure how big we're gonna do that. The total budget is 50 euros. What do I mean with that? We're gonna make no expenditure, so we're gonna try to work only with open source software, mainly Blender. And we'll see what else we're gonna use. So, first things first, let's use the random word generator to see what we're gonna actually make using this. So I'm gonna go to my random word generator. So I'm gonna generate 5 words until I see something like that makes sense. And yeah, nouns only. And then we can see we need 1 word for the team, 1 for the character, 1 for the second character, 1 for a set, and 1 for an added object. So an object of interest. So let's generate a word. So we have gun, jewel, shake, sticks, and fruit. So let's not use a gun because YouTube nowadays only, well, hey Mike, yeah, so we're gonna use mainly Blender for as much as possible. So basically layout, animation, modeling, everything. But for advanced texturing, I might use Krita. which is an open source version of Photoshop. I guess it's like a painting software. But for very small changes, I might use Photoshop, but the same things apply. Yeah, gun. So I'm not gonna use a gun because I don't want YouTube to be upset about my videos. Saying the word gun might already bring me in trouble, so I'm gonna generate another word. Okay, bedroom and flesh. That sounds also kind of feisty. So let's do third time's a charm. Dog, cup, disgust, boys, and hill. That sounds more like it. So I'm gonna try and copy these words to my document. Let's see if this works. Yes, dog, cup, disgust, boys, and hill. So I'm only gonna make it a lot harder by having my second character dog and a first character boy. I could use the hill as a set, that kind of works. And add object, a cup, huh? And the team is disgust. Well, I guess the team should like then be appearances. Yeah, that sounds interesting. We could do something with this. All right. So let's write a script and start storyboarding for this. A boy, dog, hill, and cup. So okay, let's see. So we have to brainstorm now a little bit, right? So what I'm gonna do is actually open up FreeMind, which is also free software. You can download it on the FreeMind website, and which is basically a free mind map software. So we're just gonna go in here. I'm gonna movie, right? And what you can do is press insert, and then it inserts another node to the tree. Dog is disgusted by boys trying to take its cup. Oh, that can be interesting. Let's see here. So we have boy, we have a dog. Now I'm just pressing enter. Dog. We have a hill. We have a cup. So cup. So a drink, maybe. I'm thinking of milk. I'm just typing in what I'm thinking of. A cup. Like I'm thinking maybe a bowl. Let's see, drinks. We already have milk, so soda, Coke, maybe water. And water makes you think about thirst. Let's go all the way to the left and also insert disgust as a team in here. So on a hill, yeah. So that's the basic idea. So I think the hill is pretty straightforward. And that should be the set. Maybe a hill with a tree on top is always pretty nice. I think like Up did that on the shot of the opening sequence, which was tragic, where the wife of the main character comes up the hill, but because he wants to surprise her with a trip that they never could take in their entire life, and then like the woman trips before she gets on top of the hill and then actually dies, and then it's so sad. Disgust. So let's see. Let's add appearance. I'm already thinking of mask, but let's maybe not go that route. Appearance. Deceiving. Maybe love at first sight. But I'm already thinking like dog. Like I want to say allegiance, but that's the right word, right? What am I thinking of? Spoilers. Oh, hey Dave, welcome to the stream. Boys are discussed about a homeless dog drinking from dirty cup. Ooh, that's actually, so the dog is homeless. Could be, yeah. Or the boy could be homeless, like subverting expectations. So the hill could have a tree. Could be a garbage hill. Now that we're going like in a disgust route. What else do we have on hills? Bench. Oops. So the dog could be dangerous. It could be a kind dog. On a hill, yeah. Also, don't be afraid to ask questions in the chat. I'll answer them as good as I can. We're here to learn. It's raining outside. Bad omens. Yeah. Rain. What's that about? Like everything you think of in the brainstorming session, you just should note down, because brainstorming is not about I'm gonna lower my mic volume a bit because I'm thinking I'm being a bit loud, but correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you should note everything down, because coming up with ideas is not about just about coming up with singular objects or singular stuff, because I think that's how bad ideas get made, but noting down what your ideas are and then linking them together in some way or the other. And by noting them down and seeing them all in front of you in like maybe a tree shape, you can use any shape you want. You can make cards, note them down, you can write them down on paper, but at least that you start connecting stuff that you couldn't connect in your brain. And at Dave's place, the sun is shining. I think we're about like 50 kilometers apart. So depending, I think the wind is coming from the sea, so you'll have rain in an hour. Have fun with that. So tree has leaves, has branches. Oh, and a dog fetch branch. There's an idea. So a tree could also have apples, or like fruit in general. Boy could have hunger and thirst. Oh. Let's explore a team a little bit more. So I think, yeah, what's always nice having a dog changing a boy's mind is because of the simplicity of. You can hear the rain now on my roof. But because dogs are so friendly creatures, and well, in most cases, but they're simple creatures, and I think humans being so complex could always learn something from dogs and cats and stuff. Hey, oh, Lord Gamer. Hey, what are you working on? Also, what's this hefty program you're using for the diagram? Hey, Lord. So we're making a animated movie. So we're gonna make an animation movie of 1 minute, using a boy, a dog. The theme is disgust to some kind. Wow, the rain really starts pouring through, huh? And it's set on a hill, and somehow a cup needs to be involved. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. And the program I'm using, indeed, thanks Dave, is FreeMind. It's a free program where you can add where you can just really quickly make diagrams just by pressing enter and insert, or the two main buttons I use. I can also use tricks. Ah, that was the word I was looking for. Loyal. Domesticate. Wild. So let's see here. I'm gonna put a deadline for 2 p.m. my time to actually finish the script. So let's say that we have 13 more minutes to think about the story, because we really want to move forward. But normally you should take your time with this, but there's something called analysis paralysis, which I think sounds funny, but it's an actual thing if you look it up. It's where you overanalyze the preparation of your project, which actually results in your project being frozen, being in paralysis, because you're overanalyzing it. And sometimes you should just go with an idea. Yeah. Let's see. Disgust. What else can we add here? Dirty. Garbage. Dirty water? I'm trying to find other words in here. Rotten food. Dirty cup. I'm not really stuck on the cup, but this is like limiting yourself. Actually, you can come up with some pretty nifty ideas. What is a cup? A cup needs to be filled. Let's go really basic with this. The cup needs to be filled, right? It's an essential feature. But what else can it be used for? I mean, you could also have a trophy cup. Let's see here what we already have. The boy could be dirty. Needs a cup. Boys maybe playing. Maybe playing as something. Playing as a cup. He's cosplaying the cup. Cup playing. Yes, Mike, it's gonna be 2.8. We're gonna be using. This is actually the reason I waited to do this. I was actually waiting for a 2.8 release. I did download. I think a couple of days ago, so should be the latest version. I don't know if they're still like pushing small updates on the release version, but yeah, we're gonna be using 2.8 and a couple of plugins as well. But all of them are free plugins, so. Lord Gamer says, cool, thanks, love how you organize the ideas and the rain just adds to the atmosphere. Yeah, it's cozy, it's cozy. I actually love, like, I have an apartment with a slanted roof with 2 windows in them, and if you, my bedroom on the 2nd floor really has this, you can hear the rain crashing on the roof, and it's actually kind of cozy if you're sitting inside watching some TV. Back to the topic. But yeah, that brings the idea, like family. That could actually be at some places. The boy could be an orphan, or like a suggested orphan, because we don't want to like explain too much. I think something happening with cinema and film is that a lot of directors and writers try to explain too much, whereas like they're afraid that people, like audiences, won't get what they're trying to say. And it's a real shame, because underestimating your audience is actually, yeah, you lose so much screen time, and so much becomes pure exposition or just text on the screen just for the sake of, like, it's not needed in a lot of cases. I think King Arthur, like the latest King Arthur movie, is an example of this, where you can just like delete the text at the beginning, and it's just as enjoyable of a movie. But it's like, yeah, you lose 2 minutes of runtime just by trying to explain stuff. Star Wars does this too, but and I think for like even the first Star Wars, you don't need the text at the beginning. If you just start the movie, it's so visually well done that you see who the bad guy is and who the good guy is. Trying to find his parents. I'm thinking of parents because I'm thinking of Darth Vader.
Oh.
Oh, hello, Marie. Welcome to the stream.
Oh shit.
Yes, you're fudge. Actually, you have to check. Rapid typing. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm on an open Discord channel. Well, on a Discord channel. Well, it's a private Discord channel, but it's open for people I know. So yeah, kind of a surprise. Hey, we're streaming, Marie. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Can you do a quick sound check?
Sound check 1 2 1 2.
Yeah. Mike Myers says, "Hey, Marie."
Hello, Mike Myers.
I was wondering the same thing about the name. Yeah. So we're making a short animation movie of 1 minute. Maybe you can help brainstorm a bit. 2 brains are better than 1. Well, we already have 3 brains because... yeah, you spelled it actually right, Mike.
I would go full on explosions.
No.
Big battleship.
No. We can only add 1 effect, so we're kind of limited.
Michael Bay style, yes.
So I used a...
Transformers.
I used a random word generator to generate 5 words for the team, the characters, the set, and 1 added object. So the team is disgust, or well, derived from that, appearances. The 2 characters are a boy and a dog. The set is a hill. Well, you can see my screen, right? I'm not sharing my screen, but you can check the stream. You can check the stream, I guess, on the Bandai channel. Like and subscribe. The set is a hill and the added object is a cup. So now I'm trying to come up with a story of 1 minute of a dog, a boy, a hill, and a cup. I'm already trying to come up with like some sad story, right? It's raining and an orphan is sitting under a tree. Then a dog comes with a cup. But why does he come with a cup? What does the cup tell us? Let's see here. Tourist. So it could be thirsty, and the dog could bring him some drinks, but... Oh wait, here we have something. So... I'm gonna start writing some stuff down. Let's see here. Let's go to the next page. Let's make it a little bit smaller so it fits our screen. Let's go to 100%. No, still not. Well, yeah, okay, that's fine. So let's try to describe this in 1 sentence. A boy is trying to get water from the leaves. Obviously thirsty. But a dog helps him by bringing a cup. Let's expand on this a bit. A dog and a boy are trapped under a tree on a hill. So the dog is trapped on a hill under the tree and the boy brings the cup of water. The dog is disgusted at first. Yeah, I'm trying to play with that idea indeed. Yeah, bring some nice ideas in. Thanks, Mike. So yeah, I think that idea of being trapped under the tree is indeed nice. So I'm actually on a hill because it's raining. The dog is protecting a cup he cannot use, wary of the boy. We have a grammatical error in here. Okay, we cannot use wary of the boy. So the boy needs to befriend the dog to get the cup. Then the tree becomes a transformer. Nice. I mean, Michael Bay yells shot, thank you. Okay, thanks Mike. I think we have our winning script. So I think like there should be some synergy going on. So I think the boy also needs something that the dog needs. So maybe his because he get a cup to collect the drops of water. Oof, playing already with water. It's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be our effect, I guess. He ends friend. He ends friend? That sounds... that sounds like something Mike Myers would do. I can actually see here. So yeah, we're approaching our deadline of the story. So let's just go with that and spend the next half hour actually writing a script. Yeah, let's not limit ourselves too much. Maybe things change during the script. Let's try this. Let's see where this goes. So we have 1 page of script. So basically, in movies, let's also call this. So we're gonna make them. Yeah, okay, sure, that's a good title. So let's say exterior, tree on a hill. So it's just bold. You see a boy, clothes ripped. We see a boy upset and clothes ripped. Running towards a tree for cover. Oh, I already know what the problem with the dog is. This is that the dog is cold. The kid has a jacket to keep the dog warm. Here we go. Dark screen, there's barking. We see a boy upset and close red running towards the tree for cover. Tree on the hill, so that's raining. Evening as well, I guess. He sits down next to the tree, covering his, what do you call this? Scathed. Is it correct? No. How do you say scathed? Scathed? That's correct. Okay. Covering his scathed knees with his jacket. He is quivering. Oh, my writing. Then boom. Let's see here. Huh. Okay, so... Okay, I'm having trouble. I'm already gonna write some key moments in the short, like at the end. Let's make this one night, right? So let's say raining. So sunset, sunrise. The dog is cuddled by the boy in his jacket. I'm gonna make it a puppy for absolute cuteness factor. And the dog is cuddled by the boy in his jacket. And the sun rises. The boy and the dog wake up, smile at each other, and stand up. I'm tapping so much at each other. The boy, no, wake up. It's actually wake up, smile at each other, and stand up. They start running from the hill. The camera sticks on the tree. So that maybe the tree is kind of like the big factor here as well. How about chains? Rather than the boy just kidnapped the dog, they're keeping it in chains. That's why it's disgusting because it makes some poison in the cup. That is just dark. Let's keep it a little bit Pixar in here. But I mean, yeah, it's a possibility. No, your English is fine. Your English is better than my English at some points. So we also have external tree on the hill. Night. Clear. Night. These are 3 moments, I guess, so we only have to create like 3 settings of lighting on our set. The boy is trying to get drops from the leaves. Thirsty. But he keeps missing them. Right. So we want to set up the relationship in the first time period, I guess. Screwing a small whining noise makes the boy stand up. Makes the boy look up. He crouches. My storytelling writing is terrible. He crouches. No, he looks over to the other side of the tree where a small dog is whining. The boy moves closer, but the dog notices him and starts sneering. I guess it's the right word. And moves closer and tries to touch the dog, but the dog notices him and snaps at his fingers. The boy startles. The boy notices the dog is protecting a cup, but doesn't mind it any further and leaves the dog alone. He sits back and waits out the rain. So once it's night, I actually don't want to make it clear, but still heavy clouded. Yeah, let's do that. So heavy clouds. So the boy wakes up and notices the rain has stopped, but the boy is startled by heavy thunder, but notice what deep heavy thunder, like, but notices that the rain has stopped. Stands up and slowly walks up to the edge of the tree. Droplets are falling from its leaves. And the boy, and this maybe you can do from a top perspective, and the boy looks up from under the tree, lights flashes and a heavy thunder roars, and the boy cowers back. Yes, I'm gonna model everything from scratch. So we're gonna make it a little bit stylized, I guess. Not sure if I'm gonna add fur, because wet fur is a whole hassle. So maybe do it very cartoony. But yeah, we're gonna make everything from scratch. So that's the basic idea. We're gonna start up a new blend file, and yeah. Cowers back to the branch, to the root, to the what do you call it? What's between the roots and the branches of a tree? I think I have to look this up. A trunk, that's what I was looking for. Back to the trunk of the tree. His stomach, so in the front graph, his stomach, the boy's stomach rumbles, and he looks up to the drops coming from the tree. He tries, gets up and covers. No, he cowers. Is that not how you say it? Yeah. So he cowers, like he's afraid. Well, he rushes back to the trunk of the tree in fear. The boy stomach rumbles and looks up to the drops coming from the tree, gets up and tries to catch a few with his move. But fails. He notices but he keeps trying and moving around the tree, around the trunk, I guess. He stops trying in frustration and looks at the dog and notices the cup being full of water. Yeah, so the cup is full of water. His eyes start to twinkle. So I start to twinkle. He sneaks towards... This is a lot of character animation. But at least I can avoid dialogue, I guess. Sneaks towards the dog. But the dog wakes up by a snapping branch. Let's do a little cliche in here. Wakes up. I was just hearing the rustling and starts growling at the boy. The boy first startles a bit back, but notices the dog is not moving towards him. Well, yeah, wait, this is not script writing. But hesitates, moving further back. The dog is not moving. The boy notices his leg is stuck. Stuck in the tree. I would be stuck in a tree. If a branch fell on it. Oh, so his leg is hurt. Broken. 40 more minutes to write the entire story. I think since we're not writing any dialogue, this is already gonna be more or less a minute. The boy makes shushing noises as he slowly starts approaching the dog. And now I can either make it myself easy and give him something to say, or keep this fully silent. No, I'm not gonna let him say anything, I think. The dog closes his eyes and lowers his head. Maybe he just bites him first. fear. But it calms down when he notices the boy. Is we're called stroking him. It's patting his head, or petting. Wow, my washing machine is going crazy. I'm gonna get a quick cookie. I noticed I saw a cookie lying around here. I want some sugar. For the love of God, I cannot open the cookie package. Some nice speculoos. Alright. He's patting his head. And the boy tries to touch the hurt paw. The dog whines. The boy starts to look around. He collects a branch and some long leaves hanging from the tree. At a certain point the story writes itself. Favorite Blender open movie? Spring. Yeah, I think Spring, because it feels like a complete story. Whereas I really like the style. Oh yes, Sintel too. Sintel is really nice, cause for the same reason. But I guess Spring, like the visual accomplishments are kind of stunning as well. Maybe I'm biased because I had some friends working on Spring. Because like Agent 237 was very nice, stylistic, but it felt more like a pilot than a complete story, and I was too curious of what was to happen. And the same thing with Cosmos Laundromat, which had a very nice concept, but I think I don't like the approach of... It was kind of meant for adults because they swear in it, but I think it's kind of mixed with a bit too childish of design, of character design. But I really liked it. I would like to see it if they make a complete thing. But I think like it felt like a family movie, but then again they wanted to like bring in suicide and swearing, which I think should also be open to children, or at least like teenagers and stuff. But yeah, I really like Spring because of visual design is really awesome, and the story, and without like saying anything, it's really nice. And my boy Julian did a great job at his characters, like and Sam, an ex-colleague, a friend of mine, worked on the lighting at the Blender Institute, at the Blender Studio. Yeah, they really did a nice job. Shout out. He goes over to the dog and starts making something. You can't really... I'm gonna write off a screen. That's gonna save me a lot of technical animation. Revealed is a paw. Now, what do you call it? What do you do with a broken leg? Broken leg treatment. It has a name. A splint. Now, splint it. Still have 7 minutes, so I'm gonna... This is a lot of work. Well, I mean, this is a lot of things happening. It doesn't really make sense. Okay. So, another lesson in making a project is don't be afraid to kill off your darlings. So I'm gonna kill off this paragraph because I don't really like it. Growling at the boy. The dog is shaking heavily. The boy notices and takes off his jacket. And lays it and covers the dog. Covers the dog with it. Gonna be a little cloud animation. The dog first wary of the jacket, soon notices the warmth and cuddles inside of it. You have worked in the game industry? Yes. Hello, Overlord the 7th, welcome to the chat. I actually worked on, well, NAC 2, if you heard of it, on the lighting of the cutscenes, and also the effects, especially at the end of the game. Not to spoil that masterpiece, but yeah. And from then on, I actually worked more on animation movies and series. Yeah, doing some other projects with Bandite. We're actually working on some stuff. No, he hasn't. He be lying. Well, Marie, if you want to say something, you have to say it because the chat can't hear you. Marie's also working. How do you spell it? So it's K-N-A-C-K. Yeah. Yeah, Marie actually has worked as a 3D artist on the series, on 3D animation series and movies. I work more on a productional level. Yeah. What color's inside of it? The boy looks at the dog and then at the cup and slowly reaches for the cup. The dog closes its eyes and the boy takes the cup, gulping down the entire the water in one fell swoop. Fell in one. I was a technical programmer for the game My Undead Robots. Oh yeah, Dave. I was about to say. I was just about to say to Dave. Hey Dave, I know somebody also who worked on My Undead Robots, but it's him talking. It's 10 out of 10 for how much does a short like Spring cost? Well, it depends how you calculate your costs. But I would say if you include, well, let's say an artist per day, like with a computer and stuff, would cost about 300 euros. And if you really know what you're doing, well, Spring cost more because they use Spring, they use their shorts to actually push Blender technically further. So that's why it takes a bit longer and they work with a small team. But I'm guessing if you do about, let's say, I don't know, It's a very rough anime. Like 30,000. Oh, Overlord. We're doing today specifically. I want to do the script and start on storyboarding and maybe a little bit of design already. We'll see how far it goes. Takes a cup, gulping down the water in one fell swoop. I'm just gonna write it. He uses his arm to clean his mouth and looks at the sleeping dog. He then moves to the other side of the bark again and tries to sleep. Okay. A wee bit later, I'll check it. The dog wakes up. He hears whining. So a little bit of parallel storytelling here. He crawls from under his jacket and looks at the boy, who is shivering from the cold. He looks at the jacket and weighs jacket for a moment. He grabs the jacket with his jaw and pulls it over the sleeping boy. Boy who's shivering, is sleeping but shivering, pulls it over the boy. He then crawls inside the jacket as well. It's very wholesome. The dog is cuddled by the boy in his jacket and the sun rises. The boy and the dog wake up, smile at each other, stand and start running from the hill. The camera sticks on the tree. Okay, I think we have a story. Let's go over it. It's 2 p.m. It's perfect timing. So, external tree on a hill, raining, evening. We see a boy, upset and clothes ripped, running towards the tree for cover. He sits down next to the tree, covering his scaved knees with his jacket. That's singular. He is quivering. A small whining noise makes the boy look up. He looks over to the other side of the tree where a small dog is whining. The boy moves closer and tries to touch the dog, where the dog notices him and snaps at his fingers. The boy startles. The boy notices the dog is... I use this word a lot. I think select all matching text. Oh. Can't check it out. The boy notices the dog is protecting a cup, but doesn't mind it any further and leaves the dog alone. He sits back and waits out the rain. It should take about 15 seconds maybe. Maybe 20 seconds. It's gonna be a little bit longer than a minute maybe. An external tree on a hill, heavy cloud at night. The boy is startled by deep heavy thunder, but notices that the rain has stopped. He stands up and slowly walks up to the edge of the tree. Droplets are falling from its leaves. When the boy looks up from under the tree, light flashes and the heavy thunder roars, and the boy rushes back to the trunk of the tree in fear. The boy's stomach rumbles and he looks up to the drops coming from the tree. He gets up and tries to catch a few with his mouth, but fails. But he keeps trying and moving around the trunk. He stops trying if... that's a weird sentence. Well, he stops trying in frustration and looks at the dog, and notices the cup being full of water. His eyes start to twinkle. He sneaks towards the dog, but the dog wakes up, hearing rustling, and starts growling at the boy. The dog is shaking heavily. The boy notices and takes off his jacket and covers the dog with it. The dog, first wary of the jacket, soon notices the warmth and cuddles inside of it. The boy looks at the dog and then at the cup, and slowly reaches for the cup. The dog closes its eyes and the boy takes the cup, gulping down the water in one fell swoop. He uses his arm to clean his mouth and looks at the sleeping dog. He then moves to the other side of the bark and tries to sleep. A wee bit later, the dog wakes up, he hears whining. He crawls from under his jacket and looks at the boy who's sleeping but shivering from the cold. He looks at the jacket for a moment. He grabs the jacket with his jaw and pulls it over the boy. He then crawls inside the jacket as well. Zone 3 in the hills, sunrise. The dog is cuddled by the boy in his jacket as the sun rises. As the sun rises, the boy and the dog wake up, smile at each other and stand up. They start running from the hill. The camera sticks on the tree. Credits. There. So it took us an hour to have 5 random words generated. So these were our words: dog, cup, disgust, boys, and hill. And now we have a story. That is an achievement. Just gonna check the chat for a second. Alright. So now the fun stuff begins. And for the first time we're gonna open up Blender. No? It was anticlimactic. Oh, there it is. It's starting. Okay. It's actually storming outside here, so yeah, I'm getting in the mood. So I hope the Blender Foundation doesn't get angry that I'm also doing something with a dog. But hey, dogs are cute. And who's gonna stop me? Alright. So first I'm gonna do a little bit of search word like Blender storyboarding. Because I know how to... So what's happening? I keep being signed out of Google for some reason, out of YouTube. I guess we can just move the keyframes around. So let's. Wow, it's really starting to rain and storm, and my washing machine is going crazy as well. Nice. Just gonna check something really quick. Be right back. Alright, so first thing we'll do in Blender is what everybody always does in Blender: delete the default cube. Now that that's out of the way, let's also delete the lights and the camera. We will not be using them for now. And let's add a new viewport in here and go to 2D animation, and let's just go to 2D full canvas. Right. What I'm gonna do, actually, I shouldn't have deleted the camera. Add a camera again, go to front view and press Ctrl-Alt-0, but I think it's already done. So we just have an idea of the frame, and then we're gonna go over some settings. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna change the viewport to the properties. I'm gonna already change some stuff. So 1920 by 1080 is fine, 100%. Frame rate 24 frames per second, that seems fine. End frame. So let's just assume we're now gonna have 1 minute. So we're actually gonna add the amount of frames times. You can actually do this in Blender, just add some What plugins or add-ons outside Blender are you going to need? Well, I'm going to use a couple of simple add-ons that are already in Blender. For the rest, maybe I'm going to use Krita. I'm not going to use too fancy stuff. We're going to keep it fairly simple. So we're going to type in 24 times 60. So we have the amount of seconds. And that's ridiculous. Yeah, that's 1440 frames that we have to fill. Okay. So let's just... I'm gonna grab my script. Put this on my other screen for a moment. Okay. I think it would be nice to start with the same frame as we end. So I'm gonna grab my tablet for a second. I am gonna use a drawing tablet for mainly drawing and sculpting, if we're gonna get to sculpting. And I'm gonna do Shift A here. Hello? Yes. I'm gonna add a grease pencil blank. And I'm gonna go into draw mode. And I'm gonna draw front. So that should, yes. Okay, perfect. Now when I use my tablet, we can actually, okay. And maybe one thing. So pressure is on, but I don't actually seeing this. Gonna try to. Oh god, there's already some weird stuff happening. First technical issues. Let's see here. My driver is on, so it should work actually. I'm gonna check if. We can work with this for now. It's just a storyboard. So we're gonna make our hill. And it's already way too high. We're gonna go here. One thing you can do to help your storyboarding a bit is actually go to settings. If we select the camera here. No, down here in the camera settings. Go to, where was this? There's a storm outside. This is not something I'm adding. It's really storming here. Or is this under here? Wait, let me try and find something. I'm trying to find the overlays for the camera. No. Composition guides. Well, I was looking right at it. Okay, so let's just put on thirds. Maybe the center as well. It would be nice to actually be able to change the opacity of this. Well, maybe we can. Let's check at it. Preferences. Go over to Blender preferences. Let's see here. In the viewport, or themes, 3D view. It's the camera itself. Faces, freehandle color, view overlay. Is this it? Oh yeah, this is it. Holy crap! We can actually change this to white, so it's not as distracting. Okay, that's cool. Blender, this is why I love you. I'm gonna shut off my thing for now. Washing machine. Whoops. Whoopsie. Ooh. Alright. Quickly check if I'm still online. Yes, we're still live. Alrighty. Okay. Hope this storm doesn't cut off my power or internet. So we're going back to draw. And we're gonna try to get the tree size going here. So like this. And the bark. Some fake bark. And then the tree is gonna be... I'm gonna draw this very simple. Like, the pressure thing is also not working, so... Oh, wow. Even my... nothing is working anymore. So I have to manually... Okay. And that's fine. First shot. I'm gonna edit this a bit. I'm gonna go into edit mode. Just press Ctrl L. Scale this tree down a bit, maybe a bit more like this. Yeah, like let's not go too much into detail, but just want a storyboard, right? Okay, so we want this for the first shot. I'm not that pro of an animator to already know where I'm gonna put my... But let's just start. You know what we're gonna do? At first, let's already make a difference between our set and our characters. So we only have to draw a set once. It's gonna be a bit easier. I'm gonna do the points in here. Whoops, I did not do something correctly. So I want, yeah, so I have 2 now. So no, I selected both of them. Shared, whoops. What is happening? If I delete this one, okay, duplicate this one. What is happening? Oh, do they share data? Oh, okay, then this is an easy thing. I just add another blank thing and then go into draw mode of that one. So the first one I actually want to be empty. Let's use, what buttons can we use to actually move our frame left or right? In the beginning, when I have a lot of looking up shortcuts and stuff. Let's see here. Blender animation cheat sheet. Let's pull that up here. Enterprise just made a new one. Modeling advanced narrative post armatures animation. Next frame is right arrow and left arrow. I'm pressing them and nothing is now it's doing it. Okay. So okay, for next frame, I want the boy to be running. So it's running towards really the stress. So it's really moving his thing forward. He's looking down like, I'll make this very simple. Okay. The next frame is here. Actually, but just very simple. It's just, as long as it's like showing what I'm doing. And also, I'm not animating at the moment, so I'm not like trying to animate him walking there, but I'm trying to get my keyframes from my different panels. So that'll be clear later what we're doing. Oh yes, arms are not that wide. Like this and like this. So also, one other thing we want to do is go into this one and actually draw and actually show that it's raining, right? Yeah, maybe do that like this. It's the best rain ever. It's beautiful. Yeah, maybe we can do like this 2D thing that you really can see that it's like not raining here. Doesn't make sense because normally you would see a lot of rain in front as well, but we can go very artistic with this. Like we don't have to abide to the laws of nature and stuff. I'm also gonna really quickly save this already. I'm gonna put an animation project really quickly here on the date of today, 2019-08-12. There we go. ignore the rest. And then we're gonna type in storyboard 01. There we go. What about style, cartoon or realistic? Well, we're gonna go very cartoony because, as said, I don't wanna spend my time actually. I'm already like being drawing too much panels here, but so and then he arrives here like this. Okay. Okay. So the next one is going to be a different frame. So I'm already gonna draw stuff here to delete this object. I'm gonna go into draw mode. And when I start drawing, yes, okay, this clears up. So what happens next? Let's go to the script. See a boy upset and close-strapped running towards the tree for cover. He sits down next to the tree, covering. So, maybe one extra action that we can do is, so what we can do for the set is have the hill that's visible, that's just down here. The park a little bit in the foreground, so we know where we are. Then we have some leaves in the background here, hanging. All right. I'm also going to change this to, I'm going to make it myself a little bit easier. The outliner. I'm going to call this one set and this one cars for characters, so I know which one I'm actually drawing. And actually we see the boy. It's a bit too big. Standing here. And first one is who to cover his eyes. So he's just standing here. So we're not trying to design the character in here, right? We're just trying to see where in frame everything should be. And I think I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Yeah. And then now I'm gonna use onion skinning actually. So if I start drawing here again, where is the onion skinning option? No, that's not it. It's a very wow, lightning. That is real thunder. Oof, give me the spooks. Brush, new course display. Oh, wait, somewhere here, right? No, not really. Draw strokes on it. No. That's okay. That's okay. Display. I think this is, yeah, maybe just split it into, get the properties panel in here. I'll know it when I see it, because I've used it before. It's a button somewhere, animation. No. Another thing we Googled today. You should have recorded that thunder sound. Yeah, true. I actually should put my microphone outside. I think there's libraries enough of free libraries of thunder. But it would have given some authenticity to it, yeah. I'm also pretty sure it's gonna still like rain and thunder the next days. My cookie. What? Ah, no, I'm thinking of the onion scanning in 3D, but there's also 2D option. Yeah, we'll just wing ball it at this moment. I'll find it sooner or later. Yeah. I'm probably looking right behind it, so the boy is standing here. He's now grabbing his hood, which covers his face. And the next panel, he's actually I should try to. I actually see the boy's face. So it's just gonna be like this for the moment. There we go. This is a jacket. That wasn't clear. And that should be his action now motivated. Okay, so that's our second shot. So the boy runs to the tree. Actually arrives here. Pull this up a little bit. Might actually. How come? This is my car. This is my set. Okay. It's open now. Yeah. So actually. Well, pick the car and move them once, because I actually want one frame of him actually arriving. Oops, was a really weird arm. Here. I'm not paying much attention to what I'm drawing at the moment. So arrives, runs, pulls up his hood. Ah, that's nice. It's fine. So let's do something fancy with the next drop. Stick out 3. Wait, let's first go back to the character. Actually draw something so it disappears. For a second. And then we're gonna put the horizon up here. So lateral storytelling tells us something about direction, and that our main characters, to actually proceed, have to move from left to right. Also, our character just went in from left to right, and we just saw him on his left side, so we want to keep that. I'm gonna draw his head here, but this is the reference point at this moment. I'm gonna draw the trunk over here, and hope this doesn't feel like I'm destroying some kind of line. Oops. There we go. And it's still raining. You can see the rain in the background. Okay, object mode, and I go to, oh no, object, come on. Go to our character. I'm actually gonna draw the character here. This hoodie is like hanging here. He has an ear. Maybe yes, some hair. We can define him a little bit more here. What am I doing? That's not. It's gonna take too much time for the other frames. So he looks at the tree branch, and he sees a nice cozy spot in here. So I want to accentuate that A little bit. Oh, there's nobody warning me that I'm not drawing on my background layer. So object modes, select this, go to draw, and actually draw the inside of the stream. Okay, there we go. So draw, go to the next. So goes on his knees. The next frame. Gonna sit there. Thinking about what he did wrong. Yeah, so now we have the shot where he moves here. Yeah, that's nice. That's fine. Okay. Next panel. Let's see what happens in the script. No, Marie left the stream. Okay. Let's see here. The next panel, yeah. Okay, where were we? I get distracted very easily. He is quivering. A small whining noise makes the boy look up. He looks over to the other side. So yeah, let's do a small whining noise. Well, he's quivering, a small. So we're gonna have a close up. So we actually don't need anything on the background layer. And we can actually draw a close up. Oh, let's start. I'm gonna be very fancy here with the rule of 3 of him being sad. Maybe he has a little bit of hair here. I don't know. His ears. Next panel. Trace the head already. Whoops. Yeah, I know you can duplicate this to the next, but I want to learn to draw faces. And then he kind of notices something, so I can put this in the storyboard. There's people who draw magnificent storyboards. I met a French guy once. He's amazing. He really draws really detailed storyboards, and that really helps like the animators and stuff. But since I'm the animator and the storyboarder and the director of the short movie, I can actually give myself some freedoms on this board. So he's let's focus on Blender here again. So he's sad, then he notices something, and then we can actually have him already move to the left. We can put an arrow here. Whoops. Very weird arrow. There we go. Maybe already his shoulders start moving a little bit. And he moves to the left. So we can basically next shot move him to the left again, which is away from the tree again. I'm not sure if I should redo this shot, because it's just for the movement and we know that the tree is there, but this is what the storyboard is for. We're gonna check if it works. So yeah, I'm gonna draw again, and we're already gonna have the tree here, and the end of the tree here. I don't know. Let's let's erase this part. Oops. Not erase that much. There we go. No. I actually want to... Let's first draw the dog. Yeah. So let's go to our character layer, which is actually hidden here. So let's draw the little pupper. Kind of want him big enough in frame, like a bit of perspective, I guess. And then we're gonna... Just gonna do a little bit more of a fox at the moment. I don't know how to draw dogs. Come on. So it's gonna have his tail. It's gonna have a cup here. But the player's not gonna see it, but we can already see it. It's full. It's a little bit dripping. Let's draw that in the scene. My tablet is not cooperating today. Alright. And then let's see. I might already move him a little bit here and put him a bit bigger so we can really see him. Like, this is the first shot of the dog. I want to go to our set. I'm actually going to save the file for a second. A little bit rule of thirds here. But let's see. I guess there's a root here, because now the tree is really big in perspective. But we don't want to. We want to keep it realistic, right? But I don't want sky here because that might break the composition. Or well, we'll see. We'll see how we cheat it away with the camera once we do layout. Well, the blocking of the scene. Yeah, we could actually already kind of block out the scene and choose our camera positions, but that also takes into account like POV and stuff. And I don't want to deal with that at the moment. So what I'm going to do is copy the character one, so it doesn't. What happened? Did I accidentally draw the wrong things on the wrong layer? Wait, let me check. And this is the character layer. This is the set. Right? Yeah. So this is a character keyframe. No, it didn't. So what? Wait, hold on. What's going on? I'm very confused. Why can I not? Oh wait, I have to select this. Yeah, Mike, thanks for watching. And hope you check in again if you want to see more videos. Like at some point we're gonna go into 3D and stuff. Subscribe and yeah, I'll see you later, Mike. Thanks for watching. I have to select this, then select this keyframe, and then paste it in here. And then, if I start drawing... Okay, that's what I did wrong, okay. So I had the wrong layer selected. Then our boy comes in watching. Like, what's quivering here? Yeah, let's have him move all the way to here, I guess, to actually, oops, yeah. So now I need to copy this, copy this keyframe, go here. All right, that's perfect. And let's have our boy actually get closer. So now we get a sense of the size and get them to the same plane. Thanks, Mike. See ya. I'm scroll. Man, my actually might. I'm gonna save this for a second because I might actually restart Blender really quickly. Let's go in here. We can, by the way, delete this map. We don't need it anymore. Let's go in here. Let's open up the storyboard. Let's see if my pencil. Oh, look at here. Everything is working perfectly. Now my drawings are gonna look amazing. I promise. Oh man, everything works. That is so nice. It's actually drawing the eyes here, and so I'm putting his hand here, putting another hand here, and then the next shot we could actually whoops, I should really put a select on okay, I'm drawing another layer. What, how am I drawing another layer? Yeah. Where are my layers? GP layer. I just want to draw on that layer. Oh, there we go. Select a layer. That's weird. Object. And I'm going to draw. Let's see here. So we want to actually. Then I'm gonna the back of the dog. Oh, look at my lines now, how fancy they are. Just had to try turn it off and on again. I'm actually gonna have the dog. I should look up some reference of dogs, but I'm gonna do lazy right at the moment and actually have a look at our character. Just be like, what's going on? It's actually like I don't know, a small amount like this now. Just to yeah, and then I kinda actually wanna move back to this shot, so have a look back forward, so we have a reaction shot and then go back to this shot. So I'm gonna copy and paste it here. So yeah, oh, it's the wrong layer, delete. So poof. Okay, and then we go into draw mode. It's character. And we had a cup here. Keep it here. Then we have the back, the dog here, lying here. It is very rough looking. He now became a fox again. Character, so this might start looking yeah, I'm just gonna draw it like this now that he tries to touch the dog, like he's on his both knees at the moment. His shirt goes this way. Wow, now that my tablet is actually working, I'm drawing a lot nicer. Yeah, I don't know why he's pointing so bland. Wow, his face is really dead. Let's move everything a little bit over here. This root might be in the way, but we'll fix it on layout. Let's see here. So I'm actually gonna paste this Back into draw mode. I should use the shortcuts more. I'm gonna. Oh, I'm the character there, aren't I? How am I not? Jeez, really? Okay, object mode and draw mode. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna have our character. I can actually start some using some of the cool nifty features. Where he's let's go back to draw mode. And it pulls his arm away. It's a bit shocked. And then the dog. Yeah, he really tried to snap. It's very simple. Drawing skills 101. He's like angry. I just have to see what's happening here, so I'm gonna really emphasize the teeth here. Give him a snap. Maybe we can bark like rawr. Like, rawr. Oh, that's just rude. Let's see what I wrote in my script. Snaps at his fingers. The boy snarls. The boy knows the dog is protecting a cup but doesn't mind it any further. But is that necessary? So now we're just going to the same shot of the bark in the background. I think that's right with the least amount of things we need. And I would like the B button just to go into draw mode. Can I do that? Draw mode. Assign shortcut. I'm just gonna, because I don't need B at the moment. B. Yeah. And this is still active in, yeah, okay. So, add mode, object mode B. Okay. Yeah. A little bit more intuitive. I'll reset it later. We can turn around in 3D here, but we don't need that for the moment. So let's go in here. He barks, snaps at him. Let's see here. Yeah, so with object modes, so draw mode, then so here his neck is. Oops. So it still looks a bit that way. And he's like, oh, whatever. Okay. I can't make any friends. It's sad. Everything is sad. Our boy is sad. I'll do in a couple of years. And then I actually want to move to this shot again. So I'm gonna go back to object mode. I'm gonna grab our set and put it here. So this way it's not displaying. Why not? Oh, there it is. This is a weird program. Just select our character, go into draw mode, and actually have him here in frame. Yes. Yeah. There we go. Sad little boy. Then it actually fades to our set. Man, these are not the same objects. Set. Maybe. There's a little bit of thing here because I'm a lot here. Can I not? Shit, wait, what? What's going on here? Oh, here it is. Change this to the... It's one of the things I like about Blender is change the outliner. Change the outline of everything really fast. Now I can just put it here. Now I can select my setting characters down here just by clicking on them. Okay, good. Just want to go to set, go to draw mode. I actually want to delete the. I can actually do this quicker in edit mode. If I select the tree, Control L, and I also select the top of the tree. There we go. No, not you. Control I for invert. Oops. Deselect this and delete the rain. There we go. Maybe I want to draw in some clouds. Thundering. There we go. All right. So that's. If you now play this, it's like whoop. But it's him running to the tree, putting out. Maybe make the close-up of this instead of. But we can see that in layout. I can still decide to actually, because I want to keep this shot. He notices something. Checks it. It's a little fox. Turns around. Wants to touch it. Bites. He's like, oh, never mind then. Yeah. There we go. Alrighty. So. Let's see what's in the script, right? The boy is startled by a deep heavy thunder but notices that the rain has stopped. So we can fade to this screen and then have it calm for a second and have like and then actually cut to the next shot. Can actually change layers whilst I'm drawing. No, that is sad. Because I know there's a layer system as well, right? Maybe should have used that. Create. I don't even know what all is this. Draw mode. There we go. Let's see here. No, just keep working like we do. It works. So go to object mode, go to the character, to draw mode. Now I actually want to. Okay. Didn't want to delete it. Delete it manually. He's sleeping. But there's thunder. And the next shot. Now it does delete it. It's like shocked. Like, oh no, there's thunder. So. Let's go to our set. And draws a little set here. Whoa, no, don't press play. So shocked, and then the next frame. I want a tree here again. I want the same shot as before. And our character sits here. It's like shocked. And has his knees up to his body. And holding them. There we go. It's like a sign out to happiness, little man. Alright. We can maybe see a little leaves here as a foreground item. Can maybe add that. It has like these leaves. Like it's a willow. Sitting hanging in front. Good that I drew this on the foreground layer. Can I move this to another layer? When I say P, separates like points, then Control J Ah, that works, nice. Alright. So. Oh, another in every shot. No. I actually have to delete these, right? Okay, now they're gone. What is this? It's part of... What happened? Why did you draw this on every layer? Did I do something? It's because I selected all the frames? Is it that how it works? So if I just... Just delete this. Okay, it's gone. Oof. Oh, because it's on a layer. Oh. Oh, gee whiz. I cannot move this on a layer, can I? Okay, but I just want to delete this layer. Delete this layer. It stops. I was actually sleeping on this. Okay. There's your character. I'm just gonna redraw it for a second. Man, I need to wrap my... See, it's doing it again. Like, what's happening? Where's our layer here? Options, curves, view, item. I'm in draw mode, yes. What is happening? Mysterious things are happening. Just need to find where are the draw layers. I saw them earlier. No. There we go. Just select this one. Okay. Oh, is it also selected in here? Okay. So if I deselect it in here, I'm not sure how I would do that. Now he's even gone. Okay. Okay, so he was sleeping. Like our boy does. And then he wakes up with a shock. And next frame he's like still shocked. Sitting here. His knees. Oops. There we go. Still afraid. It's really here. His jacket. Let's not think about other stuff at the moment. Yes, okay. Let's see here. Let's maybe just zoom in for the next frame. So go in here. So go into object mode. And that's gonna be weird, I think. Yeah, that is definitely gonna be weird. Because oops. Draw. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Because that's a jump cut. And that's just gonna look weird. Let's see. Let's think about this. You don't want to create too many frames. Because you kind of want to not... let's maybe just have him look up here. Yeah, square. Okay. So he looks up, and then we can maybe Oh yeah, man, you have to keep looking at your script because he stands up. And comes towards the camera. Our boy is growing a lot. Hello, Toxic Tuba. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And then we can have. I'm just gonna draw this in one. Nah, let's be correct. Let's go to object mode. Let's draw. And then we have our tree here. Let's just rule of tree again. No, don't draw this on a new layer. Draw this on this layer. Does this work? Yeah, it works. Nice. Okay, like this. And we see the tree going to the middle here, so we know it's the top. We have our grass here. We go to draw mode. No, what am I saying? Can I not? This is the same. Object mode, characters. Because I know you can do this in sculpt mode, like in 2.79. But I'm not sure about 2.8, but let's go draw. On the, I'm still on the. I'm on the character. Yeah, I'm on the character. Man, it's so confusing. Draw. Let's go to our layer here. Let's have the character. Oof. Look up. Here. And the next, it just flashes, right? The screen just flashes white. I'm also gonna go into the set. And oh, it's like both of them. Oh yeah, I can, okay. It still makes a new layer if it's like both of them. Oh man. That is annoying. Can I not like deselect? It will also do that, right? No. Deselect. Yes, next frame. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I just have to deselect. Okay. So it flashes. I'm gonna write flash. Flash. And maybe let's go back to the shot of we're on our set now, right? So of our tree. There we go. That's not right. Like this. Ooh. Or tree. Alright. Object. Let's go to character. Draw. Let's him actually have a little bit startled here. I'm trying to get on a new layer. This is unbelievable. Okay. Just deselect. Deselect. Okay. Have him. No. Okay, that doesn't work, so I have to select the layer. Great. Have him a bit startled. And then actually go here and get on all fours. Nice. Maybe even like go down, like covering his head, whilst the thunders are still roaring. So we have like, it looks. I'm actually missing a shot here. So let's go to character layer and move this one frame. I go in here. And I move this one frame as well. So now we should have. Wait, I'm confused now. Yeah, our character should just be empty, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. So, empty, poof. Well, and covers. Okay, let's save. We can actually count here by the amount of keyframes how many different shots we already have. If it would say somewhere where how many keyframes I selected. But hey. Rico Collier. Alright. Let's see here. Maybe now I want to create. Let's see here. Another frame where the tree is here. I'm again drawing on a different layer. There we go. The horizon is here. Didn't know that was a feature. And we have some. Just see this guy here. All right. Object mode. Let's go to character. Let's draw. Let's actually. Ugh. Let's have him cower here. And then he actually gets up. Maybe because of the noise of his stomach rumbling. Let's see the script again, right? And a heavy thunder roars, and the boy rushes back to the trunk of the tree in fear. The boy's stomach rumbles, and he looks up and drops coming from the tree. So yeah, let's make it a little bit smoother. Where maybe here. Yeah, let's do that. So let's move this and copy this here. There we go. And also copy this here. But then here, let's add a rumble. So it's not the rumbling of the thunder he suddenly hears, but the rumbling of his stomach. But then it's like a rumble. It's like, huh? And then he actually checks his stomach. And we could do oops. No, go back here. There we go. A close up of like this. I wanna. Oh yeah. Let's delete the keyframe here. Have a close up. He's hungry. And suddenly a drop of water splashes on his head. Let's do it like this. And then he looks up. Just like, oh man, I'm hungry. Splash. Ah! Huh? You always have to have a little bit of fun with this, so let's see here. And then let's do actually a shot where he looks up. Let's put him here. Just still on his knees. And there's raindrops falling down. Yeah, the next shot. He actually let's open his mouth so it's clear what he's trying to do. It's gonna be some action poses. It's like, no. No, it's gonna be sad that the drop, he missed it. There's gonna be another one. They just notices. Gonna be like bloop, huh? Bloop, huh? It'll already be moving. So actually looks up first, so we can't see the drop just yet. Then the next shot, it tries to. You're like, no. And he actually slams to the ground. Like this. So it's like, these raindrops coming first, and it's like, trying to catch it. Yeah, okay, this one already splattered on the floor instantly. Like, yeah. So if I raise something first, it keeps there. Okay, that's nice to know. All right. Actually wondering. Let's see here. He actually has to move around the tree, I guess. But I'm hoping that the suspension of disbelief, maybe that he moves a little bit here, that the camera moves a little bit with him. Because now, I need to change like the line of the camera. Yeah, I'm thinking about the next shot. Shouldn't dwindle too much. Maybe that his head comes up here. It kind of looks defeated. I'm trying to figure out where the tree is at this moment. So if we can place a tree in a smart position here, we actually can cheat this away. Let's see here. So at this point the bark is still here, right? I think maybe of putting the bark here. It's gonna do it very lightly. Like this. Then actually he moves to that the bark is here. Oh, actually, and oh, the bark ends here. Yeah, that could work. So draw for every frame, and when he looks up, actually, yeah, he looks up, and he actually looks away from the camera. So we have his ears here, his hairline, whatever hair he has, his hoodie over here. So he does this turn. Then maybe we can do a focus pull. It's always cool. We have our cup here, filled with water, so the water should be level actually, which means that this should be flat. Maybe drip a little bit to show what's in here. Maybe make this a little smaller. Let's go draw. Have the dog still curled up in here. He's curled up. He's a curled up dog, and he's in the meantime like over here. Shadow. I could do a focus pull from our character because it was our previous subject to actually to the front. You know. Sense? Yes, I guess. It's kind of justified that we turn around the... Because this part of the tree was always left, except I think when he looks... Yeah, then we have the character right, because we turn around the tree, and then I guess that's where we show the back of the trees to move the character around in frame. Yeah. So he actually moves. Whoops. I moved that focal point. He just. Whoops. He moves. Nah, that's just. I'll just have him move over here silently, like a sneaking. And have him close up again. So like oh. And then he notices next to the dog is this delicious water that he needs. In the cup. We already see that the dog is kind of shaking. That's gonna be a hard animation to do. then maybe we can just pan over to the dog. Have another camera movement. Don't have a lot of those. He's sleeping. The camera shows a cup of water and then the obstacle. It's storytelling for you. And you just move it here. Yeah. So it kind of moves from here to here. There we go. And then I think we can get away with having the tree trunk here. Having the dog and the cup here. Just having the character trying to be sneaky about it. He still has his jacket on because it's going to be important in a second. Let's see here. Let's just move the character here. See, there's a little bit of drawing. Yeah, nice. And then the dog. Whoops, go back to camera. More over here. There we go. He's lying on one of his things. But he's shaking. His ears are shaking and his face is shaking. And he actually wakes up and just shakes up here because he gets angry. It's like, let's look back at the script, so I stick to the script. And then he just angry. And his teeth, like, Rrr. Yeah, I know his nose is here, but I don't know how to draw dogs. Maybe even gets up. Then we have our conflict here. It's the nicest drawing of the dog I've done. And he growls a little bit. He keeps shaking. It's like shaking. He's cold and he's wet. Poor dog. Now we have our main character here. It's like, I don't want to do you no harm. Just want that cup, but yeah, I mean, how are you gonna tell a dog I want that cup? So we have our main standoff. How did I write this in the script? The dog. And now we have to visually convey him understanding what the dog's problem is. Let's see here. Either we do this from the dog's perspective, where the jacket just comes into frame, or either we do this from the boy's perspective, where we see him going through the emotions. Maybe that we see the dog now, like. Struggling a bit. And the human is like, oh no. Now we get a close-up of the human. Now he thinks a bit. We're just gonna show his hands here. He takes his jacket, and then to avoid having to animate all of that, we're just gonna have the dog here. Yeah, well, let's put him. Still struggling a bit, looking to the side. My dog skills are getting better, man. We kind of want to have the tree here, the cup here. Hello, Blenderhead. Nice to see you are back. Hope everything is going good. Yeah, sure, everything is going perfect. It's thanks for being so concerned. No, I'm doing fine. Yeah, it was a busy year. A lot of work, a lot of projects, but now I currently have some time, and I thought about you know, starting this project. It's nice to see you too, Blenderhead. How you doing? So let's see here. So maybe just have his eyes then. Because there's a shadow moving over him. Wait, there's a thing to do then, right? No. I draw this. Close it. No, okay, not. No. I don't know how these tools work, man. There's a shadow or a thing moving in. And then we get a little bit closer because we want a little bit of more intimate. And the dog is looking sad. Oop. Man, my dog is getting better and better. I'm so proud of my dog skills. So that's gonna be, I have to draw. He's actually gonna, so I'm gonna have to cheat a little. Scare, oops. Gonna have her, no, have the dog a little bit smaller here. So we're human. Over here. Let's have the blanket here. It actually makes sense that he's can do a little bit whoosh. He's actually putting the jacket over the dog. He just has a shirt on now. Hello, E Salman. How you doing? Or I Salman. Blenderhead, you with Cinecat were one of my main tutors. Was very sad when you both stopped uploading stuff. Well, we're both still very active. I still talk to Cinecat from time to time. He's very active on Twitter, actually, if you want to follow him and follow what he's doing. I think his main reason for stopping to upload is because, well, I don't want to speak for him, but I think it's because he wants to focus more on learning himself than learning others. But yeah, just tweet him. He's very available. And like at some point you run out of stuff as well. I mean, that's for me. I'm talking for myself now. Is that you kind of run out of stuff to tutor other people, and I think like the most important thing I have to teach people still is like the entire production workflow of a project, which I like doing. So that's what we're doing. So we're currently now making a storyboard. This is the entire storyboard now. Whee! Almost there. So we're gonna erase his arms now. Now the blanket is, whoops. It's now fully covering the dog. I'm just gonna, he's like what is happening? It's like, okay. I mean, YouTube, yes. Then it's time to make a Twitter account. Yeah. You can still ask him questions on Twitter. He's very active now on doing real time. He's programming his own shaders in Unity or something, and it looks very fancy. Like, but we were talking about chatting again. I should contact him with them again. So the next frame, we see the dog actually. Whoops. Dog actually moving around in the hoodie. So it's actually make this a nicer arrow. All right. And then he, oops. And then he lays down smaller ears. Oof. Okay, let's try it again. I'm leaving a lot of skid marks here, and he actually lays down happily. His dog smile in his new blanket. Oh, look at that cutie. He's like, And then we just do another close-up of our trying a sphere 101. Yeah, it's a nice little puppy. It's cute, right? So he's like, he's warm now. But then he actually is like, looking to there's the dog here, so now you have the blanket here with the water dropping in the cup. Then he grabs it in frame, so we actually see the hand moving, coming in. Then we go to his face again. He's reaching out. And he moves his entire thing a little bit to this. Let's see, have I had too much close-ups? No. This actually makes sense to go back to close-up. Okay. It's like, oh my god. It's like drooling a bit. It's like water. And then he just, ooh. Just a little bit. Let's see here. becomes really simple at this point. You can obviously see that he has a shirt on now. Now he's like... He has his eyes closed. It's like, ah, delicious. Delicious water. And the script tells me now that he uses one hand to wipe off his mouth. He has a smile on it. Because he did good, right? So now we take this perspective again. I know I'm not doing my layers again, but I can't be bothered. He gets up. Draw a tree again. He walks here. Cup in hand. He sits back down. And shirt on. Okay. And we can actually just let him close his eyes. All right. So now go back to the dog. Let's check the script. Double checking. Yes. All right. So now the dog has to come in action. How did we draw the dog earlier? The dog is now... Okay, yeah. So the pupper is now sleeping softly. My dog is getting extremely good. Not even gonna hide that fact, yo. Maybe still tail is wiggling out here. Like you have to cloak here and this little tail. And the next frame, he's gonna wake up because he hears whining. And then he just turns his head. So I'm gonna go like. It's gonna be like. Wakes up, he's like, oh, what's happening? And he crawls from under the blanket. He goes that way. I cannot draw arrows. I can draw arrows, there we go. He's like, what's going on? Now we have the tree here again. Let me see the dog standing here. Like, what's going on? The boy is sleeping on the floor. He has a hard time sleeping. Or he is sleeping, but he's very cold. Can maybe add a breeze here. Have a leaf go by. Oh, that's a... there we go. He's shivering. The dog. Just like this. So it goes here. It's gonna be heavy to animate this, but it's gonna be worth it. See the dog carrying something. Oh man, I keep throwing spheres for the dog, but he's actually dragging along the jacket with him. This. And he crawls over the boy. With the jacket. Yeah. I'm gonna have to check on layout how I do this with animation. In the next frame, the jacket is on the boy. We can actually zoom in. That makes sense. To a medium shot like this. I actually can object mode, delete this keyframe. Let's get this one back. Why not? Just there we go. Popper off. We see a little popper going in here, so the butt here. And there's a bulge here. Oops. And then he shows up here again. And he smiles. And he starts shivering. So here, he's still shivering, and here, it's a-okay. And then we move back to our lovely tree shot roof, like this. We see them lying here. And then it to the sun rising. Who are you talking about? Well, you're following this stream, right? Oh, no, wait. There we go. All right. Next frame. We're gonna have our boy waking up at the tree. Like one leg spread, like one leg up here. So his face. That's in there. Like the jacket is here. Doesn't really matter. On the dock. Comes running. Who kisses him in the face? Jumps on him. It's like, oh, my friend. And then I think we're gonna move back to the tree. So we had our wholesome moment. Have the two here. Having them onto frame. Oops. And have them show up here again. For the love, I cannot draw running. And they just run here. There. And then have them go out of frame. Be right back. And back. So now we have our, what seems to be the complete storyboard. So our next task would actually have to be to make this into an animatic. Normally what I would do now is record the dialogue, but we don't have any dialogue, so that's gonna be easy. But what we want to do, I'm just looking for a way to actually merge these layers, but it's not really gonna matter. We have our summary here. Then I want to, if I now bring them all the way over our timeline, you can start shuffling around when what shot will happen. And we can check out the timing. If we just start playing, that's here. I want the tree to be a bit longer there, so let's see here. Yeah, so the tree is really gonna be, most of this is not gonna be that tedious, but we have an opening shot. Okay, then we have, so I think it's better maybe just like all the ones, push them down again and push them all the way up here. Yeah, this is gonna be a 3D movie, so as good as I got like drawing dogs, I'm still gonna trust my 3D skills and actually do it that way. I think the best thing we can do is now add these looking as for thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I hope it's gonna look as nice in 3D. So we have our establishing, and then a boy running. I think that's good tempo wise. It's running, and then it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop for a hot second, and then it's gonna take off his hoodie. Sorry, check this. It's stormy outside. And suddenly a boy runs under the tree and takes off his. Do we have one where he's just standing? And he's just standing there. He looks at the tree. Thinks so that's a cozy spot. It takes a little bit too long, I think. So he takes off his hoodie. It's like, that's a cozy spot. Let's move there. That's gonna take a while until he sits there. So the animation is like, yeah, turn around, boom. Yeah, that's good. There's his sad face for a second. Then he jumps up, turns, and in action I actually want to cut, so I'm not gonna make this too long. And then already have him look. That's a bit too long. And he looks at it for a while. And he looks at it for a second, so we can also take in the dog in the scene, and then he comes over. And he makes movement, makes noise. Dog, this is gonna be a fast shot. Dog's gonna be like, huh? Maybe move this one here. So here we have that he already reaches out to the dog. Yeah, because, and this is why you do storyboarding, right? Because now it feels a bit weird where we so on the character layer, I actually wanna gonna have him do this already. Just let's copy the dog for a second. The dog can be a little bit smaller. Here. Oops, make another keyframe, I think. Yes. This one can go. And then here we also also want to kind of make him smaller. Whoops. Oh no. Oh, come on, really? There we go. He's looking, comes over, tries to touch him. Can take a little bit more. So he looks around the trunk, comes crawling. He's like, can I touch him? What if I touch him? And the dog is like, this can immediately go to this, I think. It is fantastic. I like what I see. Hello, Mindos. Thank you. Yeah. I'm also liking what I see. It's like a snap. Let's try to get this timeline finished today, and then it's like, huh? So like, talk is like, huh? Snap. Whoa. Thinks about it for a second. Like, oh, that was weird. And goes here. And fades to this. And close up. This goes very quickly though, yeah, because it's like, yeah. We have a fade to this, and then we have a lightning strike. Yeah. I realizes what happened. Like, this is the thunder. And go. Maybe I can go. So like he stands up to see if he can go now. Like stands up. Then we have a fantastic shot here. Kind of taking what we are seeing here. So we have a cut here. Kind of place markers, right? What if I press M? I can't press markers. Okay. So I will use that to put in the camera cuts later. So we have camera cut here. Camera cut here. Oh, you know what? Let's do that once we figure out if they're the right cuts. One thing at a time. Can audio files be put the same way? Well, technically, yeah, sure. You could actually if you go to animation, we can actually see the animation happening here, and in the timeline, you can actually, in one of these things, you can actually add timeline, so we can actually sync up if we have sound, and we will add sound to this, so we have a full animatic. We can have sound on the animatic, but that will be for later. But yeah, you can just drag sounds in here, and sound doesn't have keyframes, obviously, but well, obviously it should have keyframes, of course. It's like you see the rain splashing down here, and then he's looking. It doesn't take long for a flash, and then it's like flash, and gets scared and runs off again. Oof, it's gonna be longer than a minute, I think. Let's drag all this way up here. Let's see if the timing is already correct, man. Yeah. Tree, and it's like a kid's running down. It's like, oof, No more rain. Ah, and there's a nice place I can stay. Okay, let's sit down here. Oh man. Huh? What do I hear? It's a little doggy. Okay, so that can maybe be a bit longer, like, huh? You hear the sound? Huh? Yeah, so that fits better. It's like, oh, it's a little doggy. Can touch it, and the dog is like, no, you cannot touch me. It's like, oh, well then, no friends. And maybe that can also last a little bit longer, like, and the rain fades. I think that also can be a bit longer. He wakes up from thunder and it's like, huh. That can maybe not take so long. Let's see if it stopped raining. And it's flash. Oh no! Oh, I'm scared. Get this shot from him. Rumble, rumble. It's like rumble, rumble. Should I take rumble, rumble? Huh? Oh, a bit shorter. Oh boy, I'm hungry. Oh, splash of water. So it's gonna be splash. It's like there's water falling. It's like, oh, and this goes off a little quicker, I guess. It's gonna be a minute and a half, I think. Let's see here. Oh. I'm just gonna put the keyframes here already so I can see what's happening. Let's see here. This goes over pretty quickly. Then then he looks around. Look at this focal pull. So that's gonna be like focuses on him and move to here. It's gonna be a very long shot. Yeah, this is gonna be very long. We're gonna already drag out the timeline a bit. Maybe we'll make a 2-minute animation. Right. So he moves. Then he notices a cup with water. That goes on a bit quick. So it's like, so it goes. He notices the cup of water. It's a bit of a weird transition. Maybe I should. Oh. On our keyframe here where we see him actually Yo, what's up over here? Leonardo da Vinci sends his regards. Well, hello, Leonardo da Vinci of crypto. How you doing? We're animating a short movie, as you can see. Currently making the storyboard. Well, currently making the animatic. So I'm kind of in trouble. So he's starts moving and stops over here. So let's give him a moment to stop here actually. Oh, this is a long shot. It's like, water. And then it pans over to the dog. It's like, sneak. Dog wakes up, looks angry, gets up. I just heard my first OB offer after I finished my education. Job offer. Oh, well, congratulations. That's nice. Hope the job interview goes well. Well, if it's a job offer, nice. Well, success on that job then, or the interview if you still have that. The dog is angry. Dog's angry. He sees that the dog is shaking. The dog is hurt. It's like, what do I do here? Then he grabs the jacket. So yeah, close up. Takes the jacket. And we see the dog being hurt. There's a shadow moving. The kid pulls a blanket over the dog. Dog is skeptical, turns around, analyzing it, and is happy. Now you got the job. Congratulations. Nice. It's always nice to hear. Almost done here. Makes it every time I extend the timeline, I'm thinking about more animation work that has to be done. So let's see here. Wraps it. The dog is skeptical. So it's like check. Lies down. And he's like, aw. Okay. But I have a cup of water. Maybe I'm gonna slight zoom. Grabs it. Wastes no time in drinking it. It's like, huh? Well, a little bit later. Grabs it. Oh, yeah, a little bit longer. Gloop, 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 gloop. Ah, that's perfect. Wipes his mouth. He's happy. Yeah, I'll show it in 2 minutes once it's finished. Then we'll go over the entire clip. It's like, moves over here and sits back down. So it's the entire animation of I'm standing up, moving, and sitting, so it's going to be a little bit longer. Yes, but not today. It's going to be in the course of the next few weeks. I'm going to normally stream 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, 3 times a week or something. Yeah, of course. Like, it's gonna be very cartoony. That is true. But I want to finish this step. He goes back to sleep. We cut to the dog. Oh, I guess. Finally someone uses grease pencil. Yeah. Dog wakes up. Like, cut to the dog. Dog is like, huh? He hears some weird noise. He jumps up. He goes like, oh, oh yeah. Oh, he's shivering. Go here. So the dog's like, huh? Oh no. He jumps back. He comes over here. Jumps over the human. Human is now covered. The dog goes. Dog goes inside of it and comes back out the other side. It's like woof. And then they go to sleep. Alright. Oh man. 3,000 frames. Well, I'm not gonna animate it. The cloud simulation is gonna animate it. So we now have a fade to sunrise. Our hero wakes up. He notices the dog. And the dog jumps on it, so. Yeah, so the dog runs at him, jumps on him. And we get this shot again, where we then very quickly see, I should clean it up, them running off. Man, we fade. Boom, exactly 3,000 frames. So 3,000 frames, that is 2 minutes. Not too bad. Aw, Dave, I also love your 3000. So, we're gonna watch the entire clip. You also wanna watch it? Kitten? Mm-hmm. You wanna watch the clip?
Yeah, sure.
So this is now the entire clip. You know what? Let's shut the music for a second for dramatic effect. Where did I put the music? Here we go. Alright. Okay, it's like rain. Whoa. Oh, somebody's running to the tree. Go to full screen. It's open hood. It's like, oh, a sleeping spot. The rain can't touch me here. I'll sleep here. But I'm still sad. Huh? What is that sound? What? Oh, a little doggy. Can I pet it? And the dog's like, rawr, rawr, rawr. No, don't touch me. And it's like, oh, okay, I will not touch you. I'll be alone in the rain. Fade, like a rumbling. Whoa, oh, what was that? Thunder? Huh, it's not raining anymore. Maybe I should leave. And he goes to the edge of the tree. And he looks up. It's like, yeah, it stopped raining. Oh my god, no. There's thunder outside. Oh, rumble, rumble. Oh, and I'm hungry too. It's like, oh, what? Oh, raindrops. Maybe we can drink some. No. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm so thirsty and hungry. What should I do? What's the dog protecting? Goes over to the dog. It's like, oh, it's a cup of water. He sneaks to the dog, and the dog is like, he's like shivering. It's like cold. He's like, wait. And he puts off his jacket, and he puts the jacket on the dog. And it's like, here, now you have warmth. And then the dog curls up to a hot dog, and it's like, oh, now look over here. A cup of water. Oh, yes. Oh, that feels so much better. That was tasty. And then he goes back. Well, guess I go back to sleep now. It's night. And the dog is like, huh? What's that sound? Somebody's whining. Goes, oh, the human is cold. He goes back. He grabs the blanket. He goes over, jumps over the human, puts the blanket on the human, crawls next to the human, and warms the human up. fade to the sunrise. Human wakes up, the dog is happy to see him, goes on him, they both cuddle, and they both go on to the next adventure. Credits. Hey! Alright, nice. Let's put the grooves back on. Alright, so that'll be it for this stream. We need this as audio. Yeah. So next time we're probably gonna add some audio, fix it here and there, because I still notice the timing is maybe a bit off here and there, and then we maybe already move to block out and maybe some designs and collect some reference to how we can do our characters. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, I can be online tomorrow afternoon, same time, so 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah, I hope to see you guys again. I'm gonna upload highlights as well and time lapses of this, just to have some more things to see, so you don't have to look 3 hours to learn something. But yeah, and that'll be coming too as well. So, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button for when the stream starts. And see you guys next time.